Raju Cabral from Nagwa. Nagwa, small village. Very beautiful. My family was here. My grandfather, my father, and everybody. My sisters, I got 3 sisters. My uncles, my aunties, all live around over here. We are a strong bond. We call the Cabral clan. We are a very strong bond. I studied in my village only, Our Lady of Sakai School, which is called PAX in Nagwa. And later on, I went to another school called Holy Rosary in Nuve. And later I went to Loyola's and Manavikas, 2 other schools. I did my martial arts. I played football, volleyball, basketball, badminton. I joined NCC. So all these things make me a very active person because I like to be active. I like to be fit all the time. I like to exhibit a lot of energy, because I feel being fit and being sporty is the enthusiasm of life. I'm a very animal lover. I have all the animals possible over here. When it comes to even poultry, I've got a small poultry, I've got a small coop at home. I got dogs, I got cats, and I always spend time with them, always. They just de-stress me all the time. Oh, they make me all the more happy if I'm happier. So that is all about a small life that I have. Not very personal, but yes, very public. Social and political life. I really don't know the meanings of those, but I'll tell you that I've learned a lot from my mother. My mother was very, very close to me, and I was very close to my mother, being the only son. And I had 3 sisters, so all my 3 sisters were more attached to my father, and I was attached more to my mother. And that is why I'm all about my mother. So social life basically came from that. I love to talk to people and understand what is going on and try to come up with solutions. So my mother also taught me these things, that you have to serve people, you have to help people. My mother was a person of prayer, who prayed all the time, and at the same time she was an activist. So when the Konkan Railway came to my village and there was acquisition of land, my land and all my village's land, my mother with a lot of more people fought for it, to at least get some rights for our people, but it did not happen. And she was very let down by the government and by other people in politics. Politics was something which gives power to help people all the more, because your signature is very important, your position in the government is very important, your position in the assembly to voice out for the people is very important. By grace of God, I have achieved most of the things that even I did not thought of. But I worked, I was dedicated, I worked for a good life for my family, my wife, my 2 children, my son and daughter, to provide them with good education, a good house and a good future, so that they can take care of themselves and others also. But the most important thing that I have seen is the rest of my life is going to be in the service of my people, my village, my other villages, and whoever needs my help, I would be standing in front, for them, because this is what I have to give back. What has life given me, I have to give back. And that is why we come over here for a few years to make an impact on others' life. Today I have been in every village of this constituency. I have been to every doorstep of this constituency. And I've seen that it's been ages. Somebody has actually sat down with them, asked them what they want, rather than these people who come into power do what they want to do. This is what I want to change. I want to change the future of every youth over here. Every girl and boy who looks to have a good life, to have a good future. Why TMC? Why not TMC? Why shouldn't it be TMC? But actually, frankly speaking, let me tell you, TMC gets me the courage. TMC gives me the path ahead. TMC gives me a reason to fight for a better tomorrow for Goa. My motto has always been there, we need the change. If not now, then when? I'm here to bring out the change. I am here because I am fighting and struggling for the youth of this constituency. There are so many issues that we face today, and TMC is the solution, I feel, and I want to prove it right, because Mamata Banerjee has never let down the people of West Bengal. She has fought as a common person. She has been there. She has walked the talk. I was fed up of the political scenario which is going on in Goa. The same parties, the same Jumla politics, the same people coming from one place to another, forming the government without even asking the people. We have to fight. We have to throw out the present scenario, which is all India. The farmers are fighting, the price hikes, the land acquisition, the illegal coal transportation, 16B, which is already converting lands. What will be left? TMC gives me the power, TMC gives me the support to fight these wars, which I look ahead, which I will be fighting in the coming years. If God blesses me and the people of Goa support me and my constituency supports me, this is what I look at TMC doing. There is so much of unrest around the people that they need the change. They need the change. And I will bring the change. Why? Because I am not a politician. I am a leader. I want to be a leader. I want to make more leaders in this place, so that when I go and I leave this earth, that there will be somebody to follow the same concepts and principles that I brought into politics and for this constituency. People will have to change the scenario. People will have to bring in the new governance, the young blood, which will bring new ideas and new solutions to our small, beautiful Goa. It's a beautiful quote that I remember because I follow Abdul Kalam a lot. He's a genuine person. He says, to succeed in your goal, you should have one single-minded devotion to your goal. There is one leader that I would pinpoint and be very specific about, my mother. She put in the DNA of being a good person. And this is all that needs to be in a leader. A good person with a good heart. And rest, all the things will fall in place. And this is always what I'm going to be all my life. Because as emotions, as a good heart and a good, wise mind, lot is achievable.